Last night we got a strip house delivery and it did not disappoint. If you haven't had strip house before, I genuinely feel bad for you. This is an iconic New York and Vegas staple. Yes, we did order to-go cocktails, go cry about it. Can we appreciate this spread for a moment? Look at those sides. We all know a steak dinner is all about the sides. Let's start off with the pretzel bread. Do I need to say more? For apps, we got a wedge salad, an absolute must at a steakhouse, and the tuna tartare. You know how we feel about a caviar moment. Audrey and I split a beautiful 16-ounce New York strip that was cooked to perfection. The sear on this thing was incredible. For sides, we got these cheesy potatoes and black truffle cream spinach, which was obviously the crowd pleaser. It was the truffle for us. Their mac and cheese was so delicious. We finished with this thick chocolate cake. She was something else. You better order from here because Shushu Nolita, as the CEOs of outdoor dining, you know how we feel about a shed moment. Like literally we could pull up in bikinis in this frigid ass weather and still be cozy as hell. Just look at that heater. Goodbye 30-degree weather. Started with some Shushu cocktails. When in Rome, you know the deal. The Greek salad was so incredible. When you come to a place like this, you gotta get the spreads. If the hummus doesn't come warm like this, throw it away, period. The baba ganoush was to die for. For entrees, we got the chicken schnitzel and lamb ragu, both fantastic, and the mashed potatoes are honestly unmatched. Kuneva is the most slept on dessert of all time. Look at that cheese pull money shot deliciousness. Obviously not going to get baklava, one of our favorite Middle Eastern spots you have to go to. I think Audrey and I found a hidden gem. Sugil is this incredible Korean French fusion restaurant in the East Village. The outdoor setup is great and the chef worked at Danielle, so basically this food is worth 3 Michelin stars. You're welcome. They have a great wine selection. Obviously had to have a Cab Sav moment. We did the chef's tasting menu. To start, we had these fried wonton chips and tzatziki dip. Then made our way onto the honey nut squash soup, which was insane. The prosciutto garnish was everything. For the next course, we had these scallops and Korean salad. So good. Next, we had the foie gras with poached peach and homemade soy sauce. These dishes are literally art. We went with the extra uni dish, which came with seaweed rice and sea urchin on top. I promise this is not as scary as it sounds. It was actually delicious. For entrees, we had the short rib, which was cooked to perfection. Once again, this plating. The aesthetics are almost too on point. To finish, we had the churros and black sesame gelato, as well as the black truffle panna cotta. Never had truffle on our dessert before, and now we don't think we will ever go back, so we stopped by Villanelle, heard a lot of good things about this place, so obviously had to check it out. If you come here, you definitely have to get an igloo. I mean, who wants to sit outside and catch hypothermia? Simply could not be us. Their igloo is so warm, it comes with a heater, thank God. The cocktails are great. We had their prefix menu that comes with 3 courses. Their homemade sourdough is to die for. I got the sweet potato bisque, which had lobster chunks in it, very interesting twist. Audrey got the winter salad. For entrees, we got the short rib pasta and the chicken. Both were pretty good. We wish the chicken came with some sides though. For dessert, we had the hot chocolate and pizzelles, a cute spot, but definitely reserve the igloo. Lola Taverna, easily the most beautiful outdoor setup we've seen. Do you see this flower arrangement? They went off. Perfect date night spot, even though I simply can't relate. And yes, I'm back. Go cry about it. It was so warm that we were chilling with our coats off in 30-degree weather. Iconic. Had to start off with some cocktails. The Aperol Spritz is to die for. We then made our way onto their fondue. Look at that presentation. If our cheese isn't set on fire, we don't want it. Period. Obviously, it came with the best pita we've ever had. That is the money shot. You're welcome. After that cheesegasm, we made our way onto hummus, baba ganoush, tahini, and crazy feta. We simply could not choose one. The Greek salad was bomb, and for entrees, Audrey got the steak cooked to perfection, and I got the lamb chops, so delicious. We finished with the rice pudding you absolutely have to go to.
If you didn't see how bomb Lulu was in our last review, we decided to do the damn thing again, especially because their outdoor setup is one of the best we've seen. To start, we had the spiked hot chocolate and cider. The hot chocolate had this Grand Marnier whipped cream. We did not know we needed this. Thankfully, they did that. They also have truffle cocktails. Have you ever seen something so on brand? To start, we got the French onion soup and steak tartare. You know we got you with a cheese pull, even in 20-degree weather. You're welcome. Absolutely had to get the baked lavender camembert, money shot. Ratatouille was on the menu. This is literally the only way you will catch us eating our veggies. Love a steak frites and truffle fries moment. For dessert, we had the almond croissant bread pudding. You heard that right. Why haven't you gone here yet? As the CEOs of outdoor dining, we have made it our priority to find the best setups in the city. You're welcome. We stopped by Lafayette and their igloos are absolutely iconic. It was so warm that we took off our jackets. That's pretty much unheard of in this Arctic ass weather. We started with some spicy margaritas and bellinis. No, def not using brunch as an excuse to drink hard liquor in the morning. To start, we got a fruit plate and an assortment of pastries. The pain au chocolat had this chocolate pudding filling. incredible. This fondue spread though, we have been craving this every day since, a complete game changer. We then made our way to the tuna tartare, the burger, and the salmon eggs benedict. This is probably our favorite brunch spot at the moment. Between the setup, the food, the hospitality, this is a must try. And we are officially the CEOs of outdoor dining. Yes, this is Audrey. Meg had a rough weekend and lost her voice completely. Real professional. First things first, peep this setup. The backyard patio vibes are immaculate. Obviously, had to start with some welcome shots. You know how we feel about a lychee martini moment. For apps, we got the fresh mozzarella and prosciutto, meatballs, and the black truffle pizza. If truffle is on the menu, it is getting ordered, period. For entrees, we got the chicken parm, breaded pork chop, and cacio e pepe. They were all so amazing, and we never skimp on dessert. Look at that money shot. You're welcome. Pretty sure.
La Lanterna di Vittorio. I actually tried to pronounce that right. If you have a problem, go cry about it. Their outdoor dining setup is elite. There's so much space. Obviously, we were extra and had to get the igloo. It was so cozy and warm in there. We love that. They have a very extensive wine list. We took full advantage. We also tried their mulled wine. It was so good. We started with soups. The potato leek one hit different. We also got the bruschettas, and here's actual footage of us trying goose liver pate for the first time. It was surprisingly really good. After that, we had the brie and bacon crostini. You know we have a soft spot for beef carpaccio. We also got the arrabbiata prosciutto pizza and the pesto lasagna, which was absolutely delicious. For dessert, we got the tiramisu and flan, and how could we forget the best part? They sell to-go espresso martinis, iconic. Make sure you go to. We found the best Thai food in New York City. Tep Thai did that. Like, do you see this outdoor setup? Frostbite who? We simply do not know her. You get your own personal shed. I mean, does it get more VIP than this? Absolutely not. The drinks are so extra. You know we love that. And the service is unmatched. Your waiter literally shows up at the press of a button. Obviously, we had to get a spread. Everything was incredible. But the crab rangoon, chicken satay, and chai pancakes were our favorite. You already know how we feel about an edamame moment. The honey ribs were to die for. For entrees, we got the pineapple fried rice with steak and the best pad thai we have ever had. For dessert, we got the coconut and pineapple sorbets. So happy we found a place that made us say, Route 66, the restaurant, not the highway. Prime outdoor dining setup, the warmest we've been so far. It's the 25-degree weather for us. The drinks are bomb. You already know we had to get the red wine sangria pitcher. Their hot cider with rum is incredible. For starters, we got the biscuits, love a honey butter moment. We also got chicken fingers, buffalo wings, buffalo cauliflower. Yeah, we went off. Truffle Brussels sprouts and truffle lobster mac and cheese. Not making this up. You're welcome. Oh, and there's more. Go cry about it. For entrees, we got the brisket sandwich, chicken and waffles, and ribs. Such an amazing spot. You have to go to Swan, Miami. This is literally the prettiest restaurant we've ever been to, and it's co-owned by Pharrell, so obviously the vibes are immaculate. Celeb sightings are guaranteed. The drinks are to die for. We love a martini moment. To start, we got the corn, our absolute go-to, and if you don't like corn, go cry about it. Next, we got the crab and avocado. Audrey hates seafood, and down this thing. The little gem salad is one of our favorite salads of all time, and the hamachi crudo just hits different. The porcini crusted sirloin was cooked to perfection, and it's topped with truffle butter. No, it does not get better than this. If you're in Miami, go here immediately. They also have a dope lounge upstairs. We highly recommend. Restroom reviews, Essex. If you live in New York, you know an Essex bottomless brunch hits different. Unlimited champagne and hard liquor. Basically going to live here now. Obviously, we came through with the spread. We started with the avocado toast. Look how sexy that egg pop is. My friends got the chicken fried steak, and they literally said it was the best they've ever had. I got the burger. It was Pat LaFrida. Do I need to say more? Absolutely had to get every topping because we can. We finished with some Don Julio shots with the chef. Slight flex. This is probably the best brunch in the city right now. Restaurant reviews, The Garret. The Garret is this dope cantina-themed bar in Nolita, and their outdoor setup is unmatched. Obviously, we were extra and got the igloo. It was so warm and cozy, they even give you blankets. We love that. Their drinks are to die for, and they are very generous on the pour. Probably the strongest drinks we've had, and this is coming from us. Hey, in 2020, we are not complaining. Our favorites were the turmeric hot chocolate. If you don't like your marshmallows extra toasted, please get off our page. Major campfire vibes, we love that. If a tequila flight is on the menu, you know damn well it's getting ordered, period. For food, we got the chips and guac and the short rib nachos. Literally incredible. We ordered pretty much everything on the menu. Love the tacos as well. If you're looking for a spot to dine outside without getting frostbite, this is your place. You're welcome. Takeout reviews, France's Tavern. First things first, let us hit you with some history. This tavern was opened in 1719. It's literally older than America. George Washington casually chilled here. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Anyway, we saw that they were open and decided to order some takeout. They did not disappoint. Obviously, we came through with the spread. We got the jumbo soft pretzel. It came with cheese dip. You already know how we feel about that. We also got a Reuben steak sandwich and the tavern burger, which was absolutely insane. This business is 300 years old. You definitely have to go check it out. Raclette is an incredible restaurant on the Lower East Side, and their outdoor setup makes dining in Arctic temperatures actually bearable, thank God. If you're lactose intolerant, keep scrolling because this restaurant is the cheese capital of New York City. We started with the butternut squash soup and baked camembert. There are few things in this world better than melted cheese, so major props to Raclette for capitalizing on that. We also got this fig prosciutto tartine. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, black truffle cheese money shots. Yeah, they did that, on perfectly cooked meat and crispy potatoes nonetheless. The epitome of food porn. I don't know if it gets better than this. We also got the mac and cheese. Look at it bubbling. Like, oh my God, how is this legal? For dessert, we got the deconstructed creme brulee and this blackberry thyme cheesecake, and obviously had to finish with their hot cocoa. If you're in New York, you have to go to Restaurant Reviews La Grande Boucherie. Located in Midtown, this French concept easily has one of the best outdoor dining setups in the city. They truly went all out for the holidays. Love to see it. The cocktails are fantastic, but the wine is just out of this world. You know the food is going to hit different when we feature the bread, flaky salt on the butter, 10 out of 10. We started with the steak tartare. Just look at that plating. We also got the French onion soup, cheese pull, you're welcome. Yeah, it was a tomahawk night, perfectly medium rare. If you like your steak well done, we simply cannot be friends. Can't forget the sides. We got the mashed potatoes and spinach, so good. We never skimp on dessert, so we got the cream puffs and orange crepes. Honestly, such an incredible restaurant. Get here as soon as you can because they're one of the few restaurants still open. Restaurant Reviews Noir. Noir was one of our favorite clubs pre-pandemic, and once indoor dining reopened, they transformed into the ultimate restaurant experience. Probably the best brunch we've been to in 2020. The food is really good. Highly recommend the avocado toast and sushi bagel. However, you definitely come here for the experience. The tables were all spread apart and masks are required, obviously. We've honestly never had so much fun. We got here at 4 p.m. and left at 10. Every time someone orders bottle service, they put an entire show for everyone. Unfortunately, Noir is not able to have any outdoor dining due to the fire hydrant in front of the building, so they've closed their doors. We added them to our restaurant relief fund. Link in bio to stay this venue. The owner is the sweetest guy ever, and they definitely need our help. Thanks, guys. Restaurant Reviews Gelso and Graham. This is one of our favorite spots in Little Italy, so it felt appropriate to start outdoor dining in Arctic temperatures here. They have a really cute setup, and don't worry, they have heaters, thank God. The sangria is to die for. We started with the burrata and honey truffle bruschetta, so good, and then moved on to the 4-cheese truffle pizza. You know damn well if truffle is on the menu, it's getting ordered. Cheese pull, you're welcome. We also got the cacio e pepe. It was so cheesy and delicious, absolutely orgasmic. If you want to help restaurants like these stay open, click the link in our bio to donate. Love you guys. Restaurant Reviews Bellini. Since our favorite restaurant Cipriani Wall Street closed and we are devastated, we decided to check out their sister restaurant Bellini. Obviously, Bellinis were necessary to deal with this news, and we are happy to report that they used the same exact recipe. We started with an assortment of different sashimi, grilled octopus, this avocado pear salad, and this fried mozzarella, which was actually incredible. Cheese pull, you're welcome. For entrees, we got the branzino, steak milanese, and the brown butter sage ravioli. You know we make room for dessert. Cue the panettone and vanilla ice cream money shots. This restaurant is going to close just like every other restaurant in the city. Link in bio to help save businesses like these. Restaurant Reviews American Social. This is one of our favorite bars in Miami. It's right on the water in Brickell. Literally perfect place to stop on a boat day. The ambiance is great and the views are even better. We love a palm tree moment. Definitely come here for their happy hour. Their drinks are to die for. Our favorite is the Liquid Lay. It has 4 different types of rum because in 2020, one is just not enough. We got the buffalo chicken fries, spinach dip. Look at that money shot. You're welcome. We also got the soft pretzels. Really brings us back to our Philly roots. For entrees, we got the quesadillas and steak frites. If you're in Miami, you have to stop by here. Restaurant Reviews Oscar Wilde. This place has been all over TikTok, so obviously had to see if it was worth the hype. Christmas decor 10 out of 10. Literally feels like you're in the North Pole. Santa, where are you at, bro? Their drinks are insane. Probably the most over-the-top cocktails we've ever had. Like, this guy is lighting cinnamon sticks on fire and using the smoke to flavor a drink. So extra, so on brand. You know we love that. Aside from the crazy drinks, the food is incredible. Usually venues like this miss on the food, but Oscar Wilde did that. We started with the tuna tartare, beet salad, salmon crudo, oysters, our favorite, and truffle arancini. Yeah, a rice ball with truffle and cheese. Please name something better than that. For entrees, we got the steak. Found out my friend used to order it well done. Pray for her. I got the beef bourguignon. Special shout out to these mashed potatoes. Unreal. And we casually tried every dessert on the menu. The pecan tart was our favorite. This place definitely lives up to the hype. You have to go here. Restaurant reviews Azatar. Let me preface this by saying I've ordered takeout from here every single day this week. Literally our new obsession. Their Lebanese food is to die for. Obviously got the champagne flowing and moved on to the mezza platter. The hummus, baba ganoush, and yogurt dip are insane, and their pitas are just something else. You know we always come through with the spread. We tried every flatbread on the menu. Cheese pull, you're welcome. Next we moved on to this barbecue platter. The marinade was incredible, 10 out of 10. Oh, you thought we were finished? Cue the personal shawarma and literal Mount Everest of fries. Look at those carving skills. We love that. You know we always make room for dessert. We got this rosewater pistachio pudding, kunefa, which was my personal favorite, and the lava cake. Money shot, you need to go here. Restaurant reviews Spicy Moon. Spicy Moon's one of our favorite local restaurants. The menu's vegetarian Szechuan, and no, do not come at me for that pronunciation. They have good spicy margs and the food is to die for. Obviously, we got a spread. Definitely get the scallion pancakes. Can we talk about this rose dumpling for a sec? Presentation 10 out of 10. We also got these pumpkin spice dumplings. We love a fall moment. This veggie stir fry was so good, and we saw hash browns on the menu, so clearly they got ordered. Their honey walnut edamame nuggets are out of this world. We finished with some fried rice. As huge carnivores, we never thought we'd enjoy a concept like this, but Spicy Moon did that. You have to stop by. There's this new pop-up lounge in Miami that's serving major Tulum vibes, so obviously we had to check it out. Palapa did that. First things first, peep the ambiance. Definitely one of the sickest venues we've been to. Love a neon sign moment. They have small bites available, but you truly come here for the drinks and experience. The cocktails are to die for. Instagram aesthetics on point. The live entertainment is so sick. They even have a woman who comes around and sages you. Like, could this be more extra? No, and we're so here for it. Definitely check this place out. Restaurant reviews Catch New York. Catch is one of the bougier places in the city. It's literally more expensive than Nobu. Definitely a place to be seen. Our friend Val finished her first semester at grad school, so obviously we had to ball out. The ambiance is super cute, and the drinks are great. And for $20 each, they better be. We started with the truffle sashimi. You know, we love a caviar moment. We also got the crispy rice, so good. For entrees, I got the filet. It comes with this wasabi dipping sauce, absolutely to die for. Val got the 2.5-pound lobster, as she should. For sides, we got the snow peas and lobster mashed potatoes. Literally the reason we come here. Had to finish with the hit me cake. Money shot, you're welcome. Takeout reviews, Mr. Chow. I want to start this off by saying we love Mr. Chow. We always have a great time at their Midtown location, and since we're quarantining, we decided to get it delivered. It was honestly a mistake. Take a look at this spread and let me know if it's worth $200. Dining there, I would say 100% worth it. But this takeout was very underwhelming, and I'm starting to question whether we pay for the food or the experience. The sauteed rice was seriously slacking in flavor. The ribs were dry and somehow still one of the best parts of the meal. The chicken satay was our favorite. Moral of the story, stick to $20 Chinese takeout, and if you want to ball out, only eat here in person. Guys, we never thought we would say this, but the vegans have won. They did it. They've created a concept so comparable to normal food that we are actually considering going plant-based. Never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth, and yes, I'm still extremely confused. First things first, the drinks at Planta. The mixologist did that. The Southern Belle was a 10 out of 10. We started with the banana bread, which came with the strawberry jam, and then moved on to the spicy tuna roll, which is composed completely of watermelon. One question, why does this literally taste like spicy tuna? What kind of sorcery is this? I'm not okay. We then had the cauliflower bites and this avocado tartare. I hate beets. This simply did not taste like beets. This tasted like tuna tartare. So here for it. The lasagna was to die for. Cue the truffle moment. You know we don't disappoint. The sushi and pizza were everything. Obviously, we made room for dessert. We tried everything, and I'm obsessed with this charcoal-infused coconut ice cream. Easily one of our favorite restaurants, and we are huge carnivores. You definitely have to go here. Last night, some friends and I checked out the Lido Bayside in Miami Beach at the Standard. The ambiance is cute. You walk into this garden vibe and it brings you to a deck with panoramic water views. We were looking for good food and a good time, and unfortunately, this was not it. First things first, we ordered drinks and they didn't come for 40 minutes. After speaking to the waiter numerous times, he said it was simply not his problem and that he couldn't do anything for us, which is pretty insane. The service in Miami is definitely different than New York, but I've never experienced something like this. Literally, our food arrived before the drinks. To start, we got a bunch of stuff to share. The hummus platter and tacos were good. Finally, we got our drinks, thank God. For entrees, I got a steak and it had a paste in it, like some sort of filler. Not here for it. Will not be back. Last night we checked out Lamia's Fish Market and it did not disappoint. The ambiance is everything. We love an under the sea moment. Truly felt like the Little Mermaid for a hot sec. Definitely could see this being a good spot for a date night. The drinks are great. Try to do the early catch menu if you can. It's tapas style seafood, so good. We had to try the oysters and octopus and then made our way to the tuna tartare, which had a surprising jalapeno kick to it. Next we had lobster tostadas and salmon carpaccio, extra caviar, obviously. If truffle is on the menu, you know damn well it's getting ordered, period. Cue the truffle flatbread. For entrees, we had the squid ink linguine with crab meat, linguine with clams, and I had the ribeye. Definitely preferred the seafood dishes. After all, this isn't Delmonico's. We finished with a brownie. Love the spot. Guys, Audrey and I peaked last night, and I don't know how we will ever top this review. Located on the 101st floor of Hudson Yards, Peak is a new restaurant that is serving panoramic views of the city. I dare you to find a better view than this. You can't. As soon as you sit down, they come out with a champagne cart. Yeah, a slight flex. After choosing our champagne, we sipped and looked down at the Empire State Building, literally. First, they brought out the monkey bread with honey butter, and then the white truffle pasta. You know how we feel about a truffle moment. They were not shy. Look at those shavings, to die for. We then had the tuna tartare plated to absolute perfection. Next, it was time for the main courses. We had their squash, black truffle chicken, ribeye with bone marrow chimichurri. Each plate was quite literally a work of art, and somehow it tasted better than it looked. For dessert, we had maple creme brulee with pumpkin cake and this passion fruit kiwi egg. Guys, we're really blown away by our restaurant. This might be the best one we've ever been to. Between the ambiance, the hospitality, the food, you need to get here immediately. Last night, Audrey and I checked out 19 Cleveland. It's this Israeli concept in Soho. We've never been here before, but everyone talks about this place, so obviously we had to go. The ambiance is so cute and the drinks are to die for. We started with their mojitos and then moved on to shots. They handed them out to everyone. We are so here for it. We started with their hummus. Honestly, this is probably the best hummus we have ever had. It was so creamy and their pita bread was served right out of the oven, 10 out of 10. We then tried their whitefish ceviche, which was very citrusy. We love that. We finished with their lemon pasta that had this cheese on top, so delicious. Some chicken schnitzel, obviously with the mashed potatoes, and of course the lamb chops. They were cooked to perfection, absolutely unreal. We finished with some olive oil cake and creme brulee. You have to go here. A lot of people have been talking about this new hand roll bar in the East Village called Temakazi, so obviously we had to go check it out. The vibes are super cute. We started with some sake. What else would we be drinking? You know we always come through with the spread, so we started with the Magura avocado. Go cry about my pronunciation. Next we had the salmon nashi, which was salmon with pear and truffle, absolutely to die for. We could literally eat 10 of these. If crispy rice is on the menu, you know damn well it's getting ordered. We got some with avocado and some with spicy tuna, so good. We got a bunch of hand rolls, love the toro scallion and truffle blue crab. We also got avocado, yellowtail jalapeno, salmon avocado, and shrimp. Definitely check this place out. It was so good. Takeout reviews per 35, Numa. Numa is this new Asian fusion delivery concept. Literally perfect timing since de Blasio is trying to destroy the city again. Anyway, the food's incredible. Obviously came through with the spread. We started with these curry shrimp. They were so flavorful, and then made our way to the salad. It was so fresh, and the vinaigrette was delicious. Next, we tried the spring rolls. So juicy. We love that. These ribs literally slid off the bone. They were so incredible. We love a good rib moment. The chicken was pretty good. It was seasoned well, and of course, we had to get the pad thai. Literally one of our favorite comfort foods. You know damn well we never skimp on dessert, so cue the pumpkin and apple pie footage. You're welcome. We found this super cute Mediterranean spot in Midtown called Amelie. Obviously had to get the champagne flowing as soon as we sat down. As you probably know, we love a Veuve moment. The cocktails are so great. We started with these mini sesame bagels, flatbreads, and a few different dips. The stracciatella was to die for. Then Pedro came over and had a flex on us with this literal fire drink that tasted like hot apple cider. Absolutely amazing. For the next course, we got salmon tartare, leeks with dates, and sunchokes. So bomb. Cue the pre-dinner rosé pour. For the pasta course, we got two different dishes. Absolutely love the pasta with marinara sauce. And since we went off as usual, we had to get the ribeye for two, which came with broccoli and crispy cauliflower. So delicious. What's even the point of eating dinner without dessert? You know we had to come through with the spread. Definitely get the olive oil cake, such a hidden gem.